First opened in 2017. There's a look at the beautiful state-of-the-art Mercedes-Benz Stadium here in Atlanta, GA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Carolina Panthers and the Atlanta Falcons. That'll be taken in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Let's go now, let's go now, let's go now. 70 and 54. I'm on. Check it out, 36. Go on. Check the seat. Come on. Switch gears. Let's go.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. The end result, 21 yards.
This is one of those plays that has an equal chance of either being a big gain or a big loss, but with the college influence, we're seeing more of these plays come into the NFL.
One play has him to the 37 here for 1st and 10.
Guys, let's get off the field. 20 hard. Check it back.
Back to throw. Love. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Alert 3. Alert man.
They'll run. This is Gus Edwards. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
Set. 10 mobile. Okay, just like that.
Looking to throw. Love. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A big play there for Carolina. 43 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. Edwards now on 1st and 10. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Now, look, that wasn't a huge gain, but those are the types of carries I think they were missing in their loss last week. They couldn't get him going on the ground.
Did you get the same feeling I did during our meetings, that they kind of regretted that he didn't touch the ball?
Absolutely.
You know, hey, he should have touched it more last week. They weren't going to make that same mistake, and they've taken care of that early.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. A 5-yard gain, and now they're set up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Panthers take it right down and score on the opening drive. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 7-0. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10.
Mike, wait 10. Wait 20. Mike 5-4. Watch the curl. Watch the curl. You go tight. You got tight. You got alert. Kill. Regular. Kill. Turn up. Tighten up. Tighten up. Hey, check it.
Brady now on first down. This is caught by Antonio Brown. 17 yards and a first down for Atlanta.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start, getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
That throw by Brady, incomplete.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle, going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few.
Yeah, once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
They'll run. This is Kamara. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
Wait, 10. 53. 55 to Mike. Let's go. Let's get this ball back to the offense. Let's go. Sugar. Mike, 55. Check. 55. Mike. Hey, orbit. Push him back. Mike, 55. Hey, go 66.
Now Brady. Out of the backfield, that's complete to Kamara. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 39.
Plenty of things to talk about here, partner, but to me, their defense gave up a touchdown on the first drive. How about how they're responding, coming back? That's a big 3rd down pickup to keep their drive alive.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Haywood. Check it. Joker. Hey, Alabama. You.
And that'll set them back 5. The delay of game backs them up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, check it. Hey, Delta. Right there in the middle. 55. Here I come. 55, my God, 55. Let's go, D. It's going to be a long day, offense. It's going to be a long day. Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Quarterback, don't get nervous now. Hey, 66.
To throw is Brady. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. This is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Antonio Brown, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. You and I have seen some great catches throughout our days calling these games. A spectacular grab there, just a receiver making a wonderful play.
When there's a chance to get 6 points on the board, you see a little extra effort sometimes. A terrific layout to go get the football.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Check hot route. Hot. Watch out. Alert! Check. What he hit?
They'll run it with Kamara into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
Check 72. Go Bandit. Watch the twist. Shadow.
Kamara trying again, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
A loss of 2 on the play. It's 3rd down and goal.
Check it, reload.
Going for Hilton, and it's intercepted. Picked off with great anticipation. He's at the 50. He's at the 30, the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown. We thought this defense would be opportunistic, and they were. Here, you're already up. Now you got a 2-touchdown lead, and now it's blocked. The Falcons have it. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. He's at the 40, past the 20, 10, 5, and he dives into the end zone and gets the 2 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the pick six, and they had decent field position of throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. We ain't giving them nothing today.
Looking to throw on second down. Brady, and he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. That means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Gano the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Big shot. Lawson gets the sack there. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
The first quarter with the score Panthers 20, Falcons 2.
Good job.
So that'll back him up 5.
Get in here. Come on like that.
Wait, that. Wait, 20.
Mike 54.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Now Brady throwing on 2nd down. And that one falls incomplete. A 50-50 ball. A little dangerous. Could have been picked. Now it's 3rd down.
Another dangerous throw there, partner. I mean, he's already thrown 2 interceptions here in the first half. I don't know if you want to keep throwing up 50-50 balls when you've had that kind of lack of success.
Yeah, absolutely. Very well could have been a 3rd interception in half number 1. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
58 to Mike. Wrap it.
450. Shit. Watch the shit.
Here's Brady. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at about the 28. And that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 39.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
Big Ed, big Ed, big Ed. Hey, alert 3, alert 3.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 34-yard line.
Check 45 to mine. I know he ain't got it. Ready, go.
On 3rd down, Love. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately. I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes. He's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10.
Six guys. Check 6 guys. Check it. Alpha. Rush in. Rush in.
Where you at? Where you at? Where you at? Who's that?
On 1st down, Brady. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Call it a pickup of 7, and it's a 2nd down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3.
Go, go, go.
Alert. 5. 5.
5-4, Mike 5-4.
Watch the flood. Watch the flood. Alert. Watch the flood. Motion. Punt. Shadow. General West. Hey, exit. 72.
Now Brady. He completes this to Russell Gage. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 15 yards, 1st down, Atlanta. It's been a very one-sided game so far. They got to change what they're doing right now, don't they? You can't wait till the halftime speech to make an adjustment.
No, you can't, because if you're doing it right, you're adjusting from series to series, and they need a big adjustment here to try and put some points on the board.
Mike 54.
Right there.
Brady now on 1st down. He's going deep for Brown. And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 15. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
At their own 15-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of 1st downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
At the 17-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Hey, let's get that ball here. Let's get that ball right here.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he will find the open man. It's DJ Moore. The 30. 10. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore, 83 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Partner, you know what the real key is to stopping a good passing attack?
You tell me.
Being able to tackle as soon as a guy catches the football.
Didn't work out there.
No, because when you give up the big run after catch, the rack yardage, that puts your defense in a big-time stressful position.
A lot of rack yardage and a touchdown there on the big play. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
No, 66. Smooth. Rip. Out. On three. 72.
Here's Brady to throw. And it's hauled in by Austin Hooper. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now. We'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. Brady to throw on 3rd and 1. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Devondre Campbell, the linebacker, picks it. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Wait, set. Alabama, 380. Check 55 to Mike. Hold 50. Check 9, check 9. Topper. Bravo. Check. Shadow. Switch. Hey, 66. Sponge. No. Regular.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaq Lawson able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening.
Hey, go 66. Let's go no, 66. Safety's creeping. Watch twist. 23, Linda. 15, check 15. Watch the safety creep. Under team.
After the sack on 1st down, Brady flush to his right.
Check 26.
And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me.
Regular.
58, Mike, 58.
Hey, Echo.
Here we go. 58's the mark.
Ozzy.
58.
Ozzy.
Double dog. That's the way.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down.
Gotta get the point. You know the point right here.
15 yards. Brings up 4th down.
Alert! 58. Zoom.
Rip right. Hey, 58 is the mic. Go 58 is the mic. That's right, baby. They don't want it. 58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
53, Linda. Hey, I-7. Hey.
Here we go on 4th down now with Brady. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Set, ready. 15 Lonnie. You mind? Slam. See it. Kill. Switch.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
Get that quarterback. Set hot. Showing it. Leo. Lucky. Hard. Whip. Watch the whip. Check.
2nd and 15. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Operating from the gun. Love. He'll throw complete to Gus Edwards. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Gus Edwards in the final seconds of the first half as his guys continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will it be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
And Brady's throw there, incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
No. Off. Check 99.
Check it, reload.
Hey, orbit.
You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me in your...
Hey, Alabama.
The final shot before half for Brady. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the 2nd half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the 2nd half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
He's coming. We got double up.
Ball's 50.
Out of the gun, they give to Freeman. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. It's a gain of 16, 1st down Falcons.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another 1st down with that run.
Rip. Mike 54.
Go Daniel.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. And he couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Well, the passing game right now for them, not overly impressive. Last week, he hit on right at 50%. This week, he's under 50%.
And it's not just on him. Protection, a few breakdowns along the way that's made him get off the spot. Receivers not getting their way open downfield. The coverage has been awfully tight. They've got to all get together and find ways to make this passing game get in gear.
55.
Check it, reload.
Looking back to the air on 2nd down, it's Brady. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
58's the mic.
Hey, Alpha.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. All day, every day.
Throwing now is Brady. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit third quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag? You just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you because this one's just...
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far, as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the third quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21.
Hey, wahoo!
Give me that ball, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. 58, right on. 72.
Brady now to throw. Drops this off to Kamara out of the backfield. And they'll bring him down here right around the 17-yard line. Call it a gain of 3. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. From the gun, it's Brady. And that is incomplete.
This has kind of been the story all night long, hasn't it? An inability to really get much done on 3rd downs, and it's costing them.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Let's get in there. Let's get in there, Hal. Hey, check right. Check.
72. Let's go on. No, 66.
You're not ready. Watch the edge.
Alpha.
They do go for it. It's Brady. He's going deep for Brown. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. And predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Let's go now. Let's go now. Let's go now. 60 outlaw. Long day. There's going to be a hot.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. This defense against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Watch twist. Check 31. And go.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown as his guys continue to pour it on. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
About the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Brady. He'll buy some time right. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trey Boston. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Orange. 45, Mike. 45.
Check.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's able to carve out about 6 there, down to the 37.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Here we go. 10 Lobo. Rock. Squeeze. Get in there. Slam.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. So they went to the ground game on 3rd, hoping to pick up the 1st. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used in this situation to having to pass block. All right, you're looking at what it is, 3rd down. They don't care that it's 3rd and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes. Well, those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more in their head. And what I mean by that is just what you said. You've gone over the changes. I bet they were pretty clinical at the half, not too emotional. They might need to go to the emotional side because you've got to find something, some spark somewhere. And so far, just being calm hasn't exactly worked.
They need any spark at this point.
Kill.
And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Wait, that. Turn 80. Turn 80.
Mike, 54.
Let's get it together, defense.
Hey, 66.
Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4". Mike's 5'4".
You're both bandit.
Kill. Hey, turn it up. Turn it up. Kill. Check safety.
Shadow.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. Forced out to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Boy, not deterred from those first 2 failed attempts. They're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
Hey, exit.
58 is Mike. Watch the slant. Hey, 58 is the Mike. Go 58 is the Mike. Good. Watch the twist. 58, right?
They'll try and throw for it here. And he's got his man Hilton. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. Back now in Atlanta. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. A gain of 3, 2nd down. He has just been completely taken out of this game. We're in the 4th quarter. He's single digits in the rushing department.
And I know we look at him because the numbers do go to his production. But how about the guys blocking for him? They don't just have his numbers, a ball carrier.
Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. Here's Kamara off the draw. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave him with a 4th down.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Hey, Foxtrot.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. On the ground, this is Kamara. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that one looked pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Slam. Check 43. He's coming. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Shift. Watch the shift.
49. Check 49.
Following the penalty, it's Kamara. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 7, and it'll set them back for 2nd down.
Wait, that. Alabama. 380. Regular.
Son, I got you, son. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle. Smooth. Get him. 55 is Mike, guys. 55. Man, I got you.
Alert. 72.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Brady. This will be caught by Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Antonio Brown, his second touchdown on the season. And the Falcons claw one back. Gonzalez good on the extra point as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jadeveon Clowney able to record his 5th sack of the season. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack.
Rush in. General. West. Go. Check. Crunch. Clock it. Crunch. Gone. Hey, let us.
Now they'll pitch it out here. And he'll be taken down at the 18. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. Well, I'm sure he likes his performance a little bit better than last week. He had the 3 interceptions here, none in the 4th quarter, and he's got his guys in front.
Guaranteed he put in a tremendous amount of work this week, but maybe the matchup is just better for him. Sometimes it just doesn't work out. It's almost like those golfers. Certain courses fit their eye, and they like what they see, and other courses, as soon as they tee it up, they know they have no shot. Maybe that's the difference for him. Last week, no. This week, a big yes.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
At the 36-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. That goes for a gain of 31. Boy, another big play late here for an offense, Charles. It certainly has had its fair share of big plays.
Coverage has been a problem all game long. And I would say that going along with that has been confidence. Because even if they had the right coverage, they've still dented them. And now it's been a real issue for them during this game.
And he lost the football. And not much running room. Down to the 32. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
I'm here all day.
Quick hitter here. It's complete. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be 3rd down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8.
Switch. Sponge.
And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and that will just add 3 more to a lead that's already out of hand. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for Carolina, they move a step closer to 500 as their record improves to 2-3. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Atlanta.